As I said, that is the slander is the most hatred to the all human being. Nobody like it, but unfortunately everybody is involved with it. Mostly those corrupt people, those corrupt government, or those ignorant almost people, those are involved with it. But also I mentioned that the two verses of Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not consider is saying that this is a great sin or very big sin. So mention it isman mubina, buhtanan isman mubina. Then the another thing says that there also there is one tradition in it from the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet, regard of this slander, regard of the defamation, is a big sin. He has mentioned that, and all those comes out from the person's thank is one of the member of the body of the very, very important member, is important part of our body is, but this is the one is, of course, I don't want to touch more about it, but we this tank is put you on in a hell, put you in hell, put you in or provide for you the best Jannah in hereafter. That's the tank. However, also another things is about the slander. What can people, mostly they are a slanderer, the man who is to make a kind of mockery, kind of fun to everybody, and it's just bringing some kind of subject behind of somebody else to make everybody make happy, like as a laughing, bring some kind of, and mostly the people like that kind of person. Oh, he's good, he is good, he is bring all everybody is happy with him, but at the same time he commits sin, and those who are listening, those are also involved with the sin, because first of all, the one who saying against somebody, that person is not happy that he is make a mimic or make a kind of mockery, those things. He is not happy. So, but this all of them is is lie. It is not correct. Unless to be not lie, people do not laugh. It's a bit lie something on that by laughing, and then people anyway. Quran also entirely forbid it and required revenge, a heavy torturing. Quran in its promise is about these kind of habit, this kind of character the person has, it is a very heavy torturing. The torturing is azab al-azim in Quran, azab al-muqim, azab al-sa'ir. Those are one of them is Allah knows. This is the Allah is the judge. We don't know anyway. Because of what? Because of somebody labeling or accusing or make fun or mockery. These are the person. Also, there has some kind of reason that they do. First of all, they have, nobody can do something without interest, to have to find some benefit or some kind of way of he has hoped that he can get it, how he can get it. They have to say lie. They have to bring some kind of subject as a to be acceptable by that person that he needs from it. Also, the slander has a two face, or one is the one of the person has come out and say something again to the behind of somebody else, as a lie, as slanderness, but at the same time he do backbiting. In Quran also about the backbiting, also is a verse of Quran that inshallah I will recite it for you, but there has to be two kind of sin right away the person was committed. Then slander is oral in spoken statement, but more about slander is that which damages the person's reputation. And the result of that kind of accusation is very large damage and effect to the individual, to the community, to the nation, to the whole country. So the other one is the label. The label is just as a written wise or as a sign wise. Somebody, mostly in the government side, make a sign. Anyway, but all is mockery, all kind of. These are all committed sin, and also according to the Quran. Also, we are witnesses, mostly in our own country, in our Afghanistan, that we only for what is the reason we go every day bad and batar every day, but if we really think, is the first reason of the all tragedy, all famine, all the for trouble, all kind of these all problems. Only the reason is the whole nation is involved with the lying or accusing or make kind of slander against each other. These are this very large in a plan or as by Satan. Anyway, the slander bring all kind of temptation to people. Think that if I say slander, I will be I will make it, I will be success in my life. But it is big mistake, because he followed the satanic temptation. Satanic temptation is only to say lie and to accuse somebody unright and those things. Now when somebody talking about somebody else, it is slander. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioned it that his also is illegitimate, it is haram, it is not do it, it's not allowed in the Quran. The question is why a person accuse somebody else, and why the people do that. And I thought first the accuser has no belief in God, period, because Allah mentioned it to not do it, the person do it. That's one. The second, he think his way success of his life to say lie. It is also is wrong. All be vilificate, with somebody to get something from it. The third is the slander. Person make it to some kind of by kind of argument or by kind of argue, and he had member that they were in a previous had some kind of a problem for the some plant had before they have the same class or the same job, and then one of them was boss, the other was for example employee. They fight something, sometime the argument has it, and that has in his mind, and then this person always never forget it, and then when he opened the name of that the person he had it before, and he is bring all kind of bad that make his reputation, the person reputation is down, which is commit sin entirely. Also there is another thing that is very important. The one day is let's say one of the story I gave you about the Musa alayhi salam with the Satan. Satan come to Musa alayhi salam. He said that I would like to tell you, but you are very famous. Everybody is agree with you, and you are now as prophet. But you know what? I'm much more powerful than you. Don't think that is everybody follow you. He said, how you are powerful? The Satan told that if I want to make the whole nation, all nation, all the country, bring him slander. I mean, they provide slander for them to do, each person to another person. He said, okay, this is right, you are right. What else you can do? He said, if I can want to be to the all people, make them to very poor and enmity is going on, and I bring the accusation. There's two things I can do. I can destroy the nation, but this is my powerful. And this is all about when also another thing. This Satan always show themselves as just like a human. That's what he did to the Prophet Musa. And now I'd like to give you one more break. I'll be back, inshallah.